Have you ever wondered why your hands and feet are always cold, even when everyone else feels fine? Most people think it's just poor insulation or maybe getting older. But what if your body is actually trying to tell you something? Something about your blood flow, your oxygen, even your heart health. Here's the shocking truth most doctors never mention. Cold extremities are one of the body's earliest SOS signals. It's your circulation quietly asking for help, long before real problems begin. And the beautiful part? You can fix it naturally from home, often in less than 2 weeks. I'll show you what happens inside your body when warmth fades, why poor circulation steals your energy, and how a few simple natural remedies can bring that warmth and vitality back. You'll also see a story that completely changes how people think about aging. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand how to turn your cold hands and feet into signs of strength, not decline. And what you'll discover next might surprise you, because it's not just about blood flow. It's about reclaiming your energy, your focus, and your longevity. The body's hidden warning. Most people think cold hands or feet are just a sign of winter or poor insulation, but the body is actually whispering a warning. When circulation slows, blood flow can't deliver enough oxygen to the body's farthest points. That's why those fingertips or toes start feeling icy long before the rest of you does. It's like the body saying, "Hey, I'm running low on warmth here." You see, your heart works like a quiet furnace, pumping energy through every vessel, every second of the day. But when blood flow weakens, it's like a fireplace with clogged vents. The heat never reaches the rooms at the end of the house. Over time, those cold hands or feet become more than discomfort. They're early signs that your circulation might be struggling. This isn't just about temperature, it's about life force. Blood carries oxygen to the body, feeding every organ, every cell. When circulation falters, even simple things like walking up the stairs can feel heavier. And many people shrug it off, thinking it's just age, but the truth is, it's your heart health quietly asking for attention. I once met a man who ignored his cold feet for years. He thought it was just how he was. But when he finally learned that poor circulation could affect his energy and even his longevity, something clicked. That small awareness changed how he treated his mornings, and you'll see why that matters in a moment. How circulation works. Think of your arteries as tiny living pipes carrying warmth and life from your heart to every inch of your body. Each beat sends a wave of energy, blood-rich with oxygen, flowing outward. When those pipes are clean and flexible, your hands stay warm, your mind stays sharp, and your heart health naturally stays strong. But when they narrow or stiffen, that beautiful rhythm begins to fade. It's not so different from the plumbing in your home. If you pour oil down a sink for years, one day the water stops flowing freely, and suddenly the problem feels urgent. Your blood flow works the same way. When circulation weakens, cold hands and cold feet are just the first signs that something deeper might be happening inside. The secret is that these arteries are not just tubes, they're alive. They expand and contract with every breath, adjusting to your emotions, your posture, even your thoughts. That's why a calm mind and deep breathing can literally improve circulation. The body listens to your state, translating peace into flow. And once you visualize this inner network of warmth, everything starts to make sense. Those cold fingers, they're simply the end of a line, waiting for a stronger current. Strengthening that current doesn't require magic, just awareness and daily care. And that's exactly what we'll uncover next, how to recognize when your circulation starts whispering before it shouts. The early signs your blood flow is slowing. Before circulation truly weakens, the body sends gentle hints, like soft knocks on the door. Cold hands and cold feet are usually the first ones. They show up quietly, especially at night or early in the morning. If you find yourself rubbing your palms together for warmth more than usual, your body might be trying to get your attention. Then comes that faint tingling, almost like pins and needles that come and go. It's the body's way of saying, "Hey, I'm not getting enough oxygen here." When blood flow struggles to reach the smaller vessels, nerves start to react. Many ignore it. They think it's just sitting too long, but it's often the early whisper of poor circulation. And let's not forget fatigue. When oxygen to the body decreases, your muscles tire faster and your brain feels foggier. It's that feeling when you've slept 8 hours but still wake up drained. Your heart works harder, but your energy doesn't rise, like pushing the accelerator with the brakes still on. These signs are not there to scare you. They're invitations to listen more deeply to your own body. Most people wait until something hurts to take action, But those subtle cold fingertips, that quiet fatigue, they're already telling a story. A story that connects perfectly with what happens as we age and why awareness now can completely change the years ahead. Why circulation slows with age. As the years pass, the body changes its rhythm. The metabolism slows, the blood thickens slightly, and those once elastic vessels begin to stiffen, like old garden hoses that don't bend as easily anymore. It's not a flaw. It's nature's quiet reminder that maintenance matters. The good news is, much of it can be improved. Imagine your heart trying to push warmth through pipes that aren't as smooth as before. The blood flow loses some of its speed, meaning less oxygen to the body, and more moments of cold hands or cold feet. That's why someone in their 60s might notice chillier toes even when the room feels warm. It's not just temperature, it's circulation asking for attention. Age also brings hormonal shifts that influence vessel tone and thickness. Combine that with years of dehydration or processed foods, and the bloodstream becomes a bit more sluggish. But the body is forgiving, it responds quickly to care. A few weeks of movement, hydration, and natural remedies can bring surprising results in warmth and vitality. Many people think aging means decline, but in truth, it's an invitation. A reminder to tune the system, to keep the inner river flowing freely. And just when most people start to accept cold hands as normal, they often miss how their daily habits quietly make things worse, which is exactly what we'll talk about next. The habits that quietly block your circulation. Sometimes it's not what we lack, but what we repeat daily that slows our blood flow. Long hours of sitting at a desk, in front of the TV, or even while driving, quietly teach the body to pause circulation. Blood pools in the legs, oxygen to the body decreases, and soon enough, the hands feel colder than usual. Movement, even gentle stretching every hour, changes everything. Then there's dehydration. Blood is mostly water, so when you're not drinking enough, it becomes thicker, making your heart work harder to pump it. That extra effort can lead to poor circulation over time. A simple glass of warm water with lemon in the morning, that's not a trend, it's basic maintenance for longevity and heart health. And let's be honest, processed foods, heavy in sodium and refined oils, do no favors to our vessels. They stiffen arteries the way grease stiffens a pan that's never cleaned. The result? Less flexibility, less flow, more cold hands and cold feet. Swap just one processed snack for a handful of nuts or a piece of fruit, and your blood will thank you quietly. These habits might seem small, but they compound, like drops filling a bucket over time. The opposite is also true. Small daily shifts can restart the warmth within days. And one of the simplest ways to do that starts not with diet, but with a single morning movement, something you'll want to try tomorrow morning. The morning activation ritual. The first few minutes after waking set the tone for your entire day, especially for your circulation. Most people roll out of bed and head straight for coffee, but the body hasn't yet woken up its blood flow. A quick, mindful routine can transform that groggy start into a wave of warmth and clarity that carries through the morning. Here's a simple one. Stand barefoot, place your hands on your heart, and take 5 slow, deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. As you breathe, gently rotate your wrists and ankles, almost like squeezing out stiffness. This helps push oxygen to the body, waking up every vessel from head to toe. It's like pressing the start button for your inner engine. If you prefer movement, try this. March lightly in place for 60 seconds, lifting your knees high and swinging your arms. Feel the warmth rising from your chest to your fingertips. That simple 1-minute activation can make cold hands and cold feet vanish before breakfast. A tiny investment for massive energy returns throughout the day. What's beautiful is how quickly the body rewards consistency. After a week of morning activation, most people feel not just warmer, but more alive. It's proof that you can guide your blood flow with intention, and when you combine this with nature's own circulation boosters, the results become even more remarkable. Nature's secret boosters for circulation. When it comes to blood flow, nature already wrote the perfect recipe book. Ginger, cayenne, and garlic, they're not just spices, they're natural remedies that awaken warmth from the inside out. Each one helps send more oxygen to the body, thinning the blood gently and encouraging smoother circulation. It's like giving your heart a little helping hand. Start simple. A cup of warm ginger tea in the morning can do wonders. Ginger gently dilates your blood vessels, easing poor circulation and helping cold hands feel alive again. Add a pinch of cayenne pepper for an extra kick, It boosts heart health by increasing warmth in your core. You'll feel that gentle tingle spreading, like life moving through your veins. Garlic works quietly but powerfully. It helps relax the arteries, reducing tension so blood can flow freely. You don't need much. 1 clove a day, crushed and added to food, is enough. Over time, it supports longevity by keeping vessels flexible and strong. It's not just flavor, it's medicine disguised as seasoning. And here's the beauty of it all. These natural boosters fit easily into daily life. You can mix them in soups, teas, or even smoothies. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. As one woman in her 70s once told me, "I just added ginger to my tea every morning, and one day I realized my feet weren't cold anymore." Her story? It's just the beginning of something even more inspiring. The warmth comeback. A few months ago, a man named Richard shared something beautiful with me. He said, "I used to wear socks even in summer. My feet were always freezing." His doctor told him it was just aging, but Richard wasn't convinced. He decided to test his body's wisdom instead by changing how he moved, breathed, and nourished himself. He began each morning with that 1-minute circulation activation we talked about. Then he added a simple ritual, ginger tea with a pinch of cayenne. Within 2 weeks, he noticed something small but profound. His hands felt warm for the first time in years. "It was like my body had come back online," he told me, smiling like a man who'd rediscovered his spark. But what changed most wasn't just his temperature, it was his confidence. He started walking more, standing taller, even laughing more. When blood flow improved, his energy and mood lifted too. That's the thing about circulation. It's not just about warmth, it's about feeling alive again, connected from head to toe. Stories like Richard's remind us that the body is incredibly forgiving. Poor circulation can reverse, and warmth can return, even after years. And once people see that, they want to know how to make those results last, which brings us to the final piece of this journey, how to keep your blood flowing strong every single day. The simple prevention plan. The truth is, you don't need complex routines or expensive supplements to keep blood flow strong. What matters is rhythm, small, consistent actions that keep oxygen moving through the body every day. Think of it as brushing your circulatory system the way you brush your teeth. Simple, daily care that prevents deeper problems down the road. First, move often, even if it's just standing and stretching every hour. Circulation thrives on motion, not intensity. Second, hydrate. Warm water through the day keeps blood fluid and helps your heart work with ease. And third, eat natural. A bit of garlic, ginger, and colorful vegetables make every meal a quiet act of healing. Together, these habits strengthen heart health and support longevity. What's powerful is how these micro-actions ripple outward. You'll notice fewer cold hands, fewer cold feet, clearer thinking, and steadier energy. They may sound simple, but their effect compounds, like daily deposits in the bank of your vitality. That's how true prevention works: calm, consistent, and deeply human. Most people wait for a problem before taking care of themselves. But when you start now, you teach your body to thrive before it struggles. And that's the secret. Prevention isn't a chore, it's a choice to stay warm, strong, and vibrant. And soon we'll connect this with something even deeper: how to transform all of this knowledge into a daily way of living. Now, this is exactly where most people stop. They feel the first signs, they understand what's happening, but they don't know how to build consistency. That's why I created something simple and practical: the Longevity Bundle and the Total Longevity Package. These aren't just ebooks. They're complete science-based guides to help you turn everything you've just learned into daily action, with checklists, planners, natural remedies, and morning rituals that boost your blood flow, energy, and heart health. Inside, you'll find step-by-step ways to strengthen circulation naturally, improve oxygen to the body, and create the habits that lead to real longevity. It's the same structure I personally use, and what helped me go from feeling drained and cold every morning to waking up with warmth, focus, and vitality again. Think of it as your personal roadmap to rebuilding energy from the inside out. If you're ready to go deeper into your transformation, the link is right here in the description. You can start today calmly at your own pace and feel your body responding within days. Now you understand, those cold hands and cold feet aren't just about temperature. They're a message from your body, asking for better care, better flow, more oxygen to the body. The truth is, longevity isn't about living forever. It's about living fully with warmth, clarity, and a heart that beats strong every single day. So here's my question for you. What's one small thing you'll start doing tomorrow morning to wake up your circulation? Will it be a warm cup of ginger tea? A 1-minute breathing routine? Or maybe just standing up every hour to keep that inner river moving? Write it in the comments, because when you declare it, you commit to it. Remember, your body isn't failing you. It's waiting for you to listen. When you give it movement, hydration, and natural remedies, it responds beautifully, often faster than you expect. You don't need perfection, you need consistency. That's how longevity is built, one calm, conscious day at a time. If today's video opened your eyes or gave you hope, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Each week, we dive deeper into how to restore your body's vitality, strengthen your heart health, and extend your years, not just in length, but in quality. Because your journey to longevity has only just begun.